My name's Alex Horton, I'm the Chief Creative Officer of Jagex and I'm the Creative Director on Transformers Universe. I think that Transformers will bring people to our games who formerly wouldn't have looked at them necessarily. In the same way that RuneScape brought a lot of people who wouldn't have played MMORPGs into MMORPGs because of how it was in the browser. So I think there's an interesting synergy there, and we're trying to, there's a lot of aspects of this game that we're trying to bring people who aren't just pure hardcore gamers into what we're doing here, as well as catering that end of it. So we'll see who we attract. I mean, it's all gonna depend on who picks it up, who it resonates with, and how it goes from there. Personally, I haven't found working with Hasbro and their license challenging in any way, shape or form. That's not testament to my abilities of handling IP holders. It's more that, they're with us as partners in this, and, I really can't recall anything that they've prevented us from doing wherever we want to go. We've got a story we want to tell online to attract people to our game that's in the browser online. It's awesome, they're really, really into what we want to do, and it's worked out great so far. So having that, having that wealth of knowledge and experience of their brand on hand to work with us it's amazing. It really is a collaboration. I'm very grateful for that. We're essentially an item sales free-to-play game, but I would say that we're more in the sort of, let's call it like the heroes model of a free-to-play, where the Transformers warriors themselves that you recruit, and let's just say if you want to purchase, are the large items that you play that really have a profound effect on your gameplay. There's a number of other, elements around that, consumables and resources that you can employ, but that's essentially the large, that's the item you're striving for, or you're going to really put your money down on. We spend a lot of time to work out. I'm personally a believer in the fact that free-to-play games sort of democratize gaming. I've always got a part of my mind thinking about the person who doesn't have the money to really throw at video games. And it's not so long ago that for myself it was, buying a box video game was a serious commitment, financial commitment. So we want to be able to, let's say I want people to be able to achieve and obtain what the people with money can in this game, and they'll do so through more play and, their skill and their commitment and their, taking part in the community this game requires will make up for people like me with no time and a little bit of money to spend. So there's something for everyone, and it's just got to balance out nicely. Everyone brings something different to the universe, and that's important. The Transformers movie is an interesting one. It's not something that we have any direct relation to, but it was interesting. I was out in Rhode Island at Hasbro a year or so ago, and very self-consciously telling them what we were going to do with the story and where we wanted to take the game, and there was a lot of smirking and so on in the room that really I found quite, I was nervous, so it put me off a little bit. And it was funny, we kept quite apart, the movie guys and us, and as people have slowly revealed the different things they're doing and we were giving them a presentation of their material, I could see why they were laughing, because we've ended up doing a lot of the similar things. So it might actually look like we're related in some way, but we're not. The story that Alex Durakoff and I came up with has a lot of their elements, and the vehicles they've picked and so on. You could say great minds think alike, but I think we just kind of went for what's right for now in both of those franchises. So there's no real connection at all, but it feels like we're just both sort of hitting the now, or the zeitgeist, as some people like to say. I don't, but I just did.